What's up, Red Raider Nation? This is Texas Tech Center, and today we've been talking about the BYU and Texas Tech game that just finished right now. So let's get straight to it. So, you know, first half shooting like crazy. We're hot. We started hot. Atwell had 6 threes, I think. Anderson 4. Shooting great. We're playing great. Honestly, we were up 31-16. I think halftime it was like 41, I believe, to 32, I think. No, 40. I think it was like somewhere in the 40s, and they had like 37 or something. But besides that, so, second half started going downhill, honestly. I mean, everyone's cold, man. Just like nothing is hitting. And then, I guess playing regular defense is just fouling, I guess. I'm sorry, but AJ Devonta is a foul baiter. Just awful. Everything he shoots, no one touches him. Just hand up, and it's a foul. That's just awful by the refs. Terrible. It could go either way. I guess you could say this game was, officiated good or well, I guess. But when I'm looking at it, this terrible officiating, honestly. Couple plays ago, what's his name, Boob or something? Their BYU's big. He just absolutely takes down Bamboya to the ground, and no foul. They call it a jump ball, and it's BYU's ball, a jump ball. He just jumped over his back and just brought him to the ground, and that's a jump ball, not a foul, bro. Mind you, we shot 6 free throws tonight, and they shot, I think about 16 by the end of the game. 6 free throws. That gotta tell you something, man. It's just awful, man. Awful. By just everything. And then last possession of the game, or last possession of our game. Last possession of us, of Tex. Last possession. We don't need a 3, honestly. We're down by 4, with like about, 20 seconds left. Take it down, and Atwell just shoots up. Just a terrible shot selection, and he just breaks it off, and then Watts gets a board. He has literally the most, I wouldn't say wide open, like slightly contested, and he misses. Then we don't get bored. And that's another thing. We got out-rebounded. BYU is just much bigger than us. Even though they probably had about 39 boards to our 35 that we had, which is, not bad, I guess. But, BYU is just way much bigger than we are. This is why we need Toppin. This is just... watching a podcast, a couple of weeks ago when JT got hurt, Grant McCaslett's press conference said, JT, first thing he asked him, says, what are we going to do with the rebounding? And that's the first thing I told myself as well. What we're going to do about rebounding. Because, JT Toppin was the team's leading rebounder. He averaged about, 13, 12 rebounds a game. And it just sucks that JT's hurt because, we beat them in Lubbock by, 20. And then we lose by 6. It's just, the difference. We lost 2 games, TCU and BYU. It's weird because, we, usually meant to be, a second-half team, but, these past 2 games, we've, just been a first-half team, and then we just go cold in the second half. I still have hopes that we are a national championship contender, and we can go all the way. We just, need to just improve. The Big 12 tournament's literally next week. We get double byes, I think, unless Iowa State has us for the 4th seed. But I'm just saying, man, because in that Big 12 tournament, if we're the 4th seed, it's either Oklahoma State against Colorado. If Oklahoma State wins, they play TCU. The winner of TCU and them play Tech. And, we just recently lost to Tech. Tech to TCU, my fault on that. And then we win that game, we have to play Houston or the winner of Houston or whoever they play. And how we played Houston. We were 1-1 against Houston, but that's with Toppin. How do we know without Toppin? And you can say, yeah, we beat number 4 Iowa State, but honestly, Iowa State, props to Iowa State. They're a really good team, but they just been shaky. Honestly, I think they're one of the most shaky team in college basketball. I think but I mean I'll say that about us too. We're the most inconsistent basketball team. Honestly, we beat a ranked opponent, and the next thing we play some bottom level Big 12 in the conference, and we lose. So we just need a lot of things to improve on, and I can say we did good things this game too. But it's just frustrating how it's just frustrating. Because we cannot be losing these games coming into March. Because I think we're not a 3 seed no more. I think we're 4 seed now. I mean, 4 seed is not bad, but I'm just saying could have been a 3 seed. But yeah, if you are a Red Raider or a Red Raider fan, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and turn the notifications on. I'll see Red Raiders next video. Peace.